in high definition. This is KCAL 9 News at 2.
Going on the cruise of a lifetime, enjoying gourmet food and wine, buying that sports car, all can make those retirement dreams come true if you know how to be your own financial guru.
That's right, your own financial guru. Retirement expert John Graves has done it, and now he's showing others how to invest just like a pro. John, thank you so much for joining us today.
Susie, thank you.
What is your biggest, piece of advice that you can give just right off the top for folks who are like, I'm scared of retirement? This is a big fear for many.
Susie, you should pay yourself first. In your 401k, your 403b, wherever you work. That's the best way to reward yourself. Uncle Sam pays a part of the action. The state of California pays another part. Typically, the company will match your contribution. That's a great way to reward yourself by starting small.
How do I pay myself? How much?
Yeah.
I want a lot.
Dave, for example, if you put aside $1,000 a year, the state of California would pay $40 of that, and the federal government would pay $280 of that. Perhaps the company would match another $30. So your real net cost is $680 out of your pocket. And in exchange, your money instantly becomes $1,030. Now that's a 45% return on your money.
Right.
Wow.
I can't do that. You can.
Let's talk about Social Security for a second.
Please.
When is the best time to begin thinking about it?
That's always a difficult question to answer, and it really depends upon each individual's personal situation. However, if you can, it typically makes sense to wait until you're 70, because every year that you wait past 65 or 66, the benefit that you receive goes up by 8%. So it's as if you were going to buy an 8% bond for 5 or 6 years. So if you can wait, do so. Of course, it always depends upon your situation.
Sure.
You know, it used to be the rule in America where you could get into stocks and at a young age and continue to amass stocks in your portfolio and then use some of that money to retire on. Is that still a good rule?
That's in fact my rule. Thank you very much for the lead-in. In my world, in my industry, most advisors will suggest that you use a financial product, a mutual fund, an ETF, a hedge fund, an annuity. Those are very expensive to own. My suggestion is that you do what grandfather did, which is what you just said. Buy and hold an individual stock that pays a good dividend, that doesn't have a lot of debt, and that has paid that dividend for several years, and live off of that dividend income stream to you.
And so is that the secret? Dividends?
Dividends and interest from corporate bonds, yes.
Do I want to mess with stocks that don't pay dividends?
No, I don't think so. Not when you're retired.
Okay.
That's good advice. And this kind of begs the question just about when do you start? When do you begin thinking about retirement? 20s, 30s, 40s? Is it ever too late?
It's never too late to think about it. But as I said before, Susie, if you begin early, even if it's just a small amount of money, $20 or $30 every paycheck, you're beginning a process of rewarding yourself for the long term. However, if because of family or situation or unemployment you have to wait or stop doing so, we tend to make more money during our 50s and 60s. So if you actually wait until then, we also have fewer expenses. The kids are out of the house, hopefully. College is done, hopefully. And so if we have greater income and our expenses are down, then we typically have a greater propensity and ability to save. So even if we have to wait till 50 for a variety of reasons, start saving then.
And what if you're even older than 50? Because like you say, a lot of folks are realizing that they're making more money when they start to get into their 60s. They realize that they're making more money than they've ever made before in their life. Like you say, those kids have gone away and so forth. They have more money to put away. What advice can you give them? How do I save that money? Again,
the best place to save money is in your retirement plan at work, because the government is paying a good portion of that. So that's the first game to play. Secondarily, if you have already maximized that amount, then a Roth IRA or a Roth 401k is another choice, because that money is going to be grow tax-free forever.
Right.
Very good. And just one last quickly, what is your key, I guess, to getting tangible results? Because we can talk about dreams and, all these aspirations that we have to be wealthy and keep that wealth, but how do you actually get those results? Tangible results. What's the key?
In terms of portfolio design?
Yes, absolutely.
Individual stocks and bonds. The purpose of the book, The 7% Solution, is to show you how exactly to do that, how to use the research facilities available on the internet to find individual securities that pay very nice dividends, bonds that pay good interest, and then design your portfolio with those components to your income need during retirement, in conjunction with all of the other aspects you have of income, Social Security, rental property, trust income, etc.
Yeah. All great advice, John. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, the book again is called The 7% Solution. For more information on John Graves, just head